Hello, and welcome to the Food Adventures channel. Today, we're going to have a battle between four different kinds of jerky. Bought all these at Mount Rushmore. Yeah, I've seen the president's faces before, but this is the first time I've bought 4 sticks of jerky there. These are all different flavors, all the same price. I think they were $2.99 each, and they're kind of commemorative. We have Bison Jerky, which is sheep. We have Duck Jerky, which is quack. We have Bison Jerky, which is bison. You know, and just for you guys that don't know, a bison did toss a little girl up in the air because her parents were petting the bison at Yellowstone National Park a while ago. So don't go pet the bison if you have little kids around, because it might end up badly. And we have elk. So we have elk jerky versus bison jerky versus venison jerky versus duck jerky. Which one is the best? You know, the funny thing is we don't actually have cow jerky or beef jerky, but these are exotic jerkies. Let's start with the bison jerky. I call them buffalo, but they're actually bison. Buffalo are actually kind of like the water buffalo that are in Asia. But, you know, ever since that song came out, you know, oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, you know, people have been wrongly calling them buffalo, but they're actually bison. So let's go with the bison jerky. I will now take sweet vengeance for that girl that got tossed by the bison by devouring bison. Very chewy flavor. The jerky is very chewy. You know, the weird thing about this particular jerky is it's actually slightly sweeter than the regular beef jerky. I don't expect bison to taste any different from the beef jerky usually, because bison jerky, I mean, it has a similar taste to beef, but it is a little sweeter. It is a little tastier than the usual beef jerky. I actually like it a lot. This jerky's pretty good. Bison jerky. If you look at the texture, I think it's a little finer and grainier than most beef jerky I've eaten. So, and by the way, all these same jerkies are made by the same company, so there's no difference in quality of making it. It seems like there's like one ingredient that's the heart of the jerky, plus there's like this little white spot here. It's not spicy at all, but it's very well even in flavor, and it does have like kind of a little bit of a sweetness, which I really like to the flavor. So this is actually a really good bison jerky. I don't know if it's worth $3 or not, but that's not what I'm judging it on, because all these sticks of jerky are $3 today. But it's actually very tasty. With a sweetness melded into it, it's actually very tasty, very chewy. It's very finely well done jerky, high quality jerky meat. So, teach that bison to ram a little girl. If I hear more bison attacks, I will go there and buy a lot of bison jerky, and I will eat all the bison jerky until they have to cut more bison, and bison will become extinct if they attack any more people, because I will eat all this bison jerky. I actually love bison, by the way, so they're awesome. They just kind of sit there and munch grass, and they make great photo opportunities. Bison jerky. Sweet aroma, sweet taste. Very, very good smell. Probably the closest one to traditional beef jerky, but I actually like this one better than the traditional beef jerky I buy at the gas station. So very, very good taste. Extremely tasty. Let's wash it down to clean the palate a little bit, and we'll try the other jerkies. So after the bison jerky, we're going to try the venison jerky, which is the next one on the list. Venison is sheep. Well, it's not really sheep. It's kind of like deer. It does smell a little bit different, a little more gamier. I don't think there's going to be quite that sweetness taste on the venison jerky. So let's take a bite. It's definitely a little rougher, and this one has that slightly spicier, and I would have to describe it as orangier taste than the bison jerky. It's definitely a little gamier, a little spicier, a little oranger, but without that sweet taste covering over it. I don't think it's quite as good as the Bison Jerky. So for right now, the Bison Jerky is still beating the Vincent Jerky, but if you really like spicier jerkies, the Vincent Jerky is the one you want to go in between the Bison and the Vincent Jerky. But I actually kind of like that sweeter taste. I like spicy too, but that sweet taste covering the Bison Jerky was actually better than this. Not too bad. Not too bad though. It is very well made jerky. This is from the Hunter's Reserve Smoked Vincent Jerky. Definitely not bad at all. Not bad at all. So it's not bad, but in terms of taste, I like the sweeter taste of the Bison Jerky so far. We're going to finish this Bison Jerky, and then we're going to move on to the Elk Jerky. An elk is just basically a bigger deer. You see them around Yellowstone all the time. Oh, by the way, if you want to see wildlife at Yellowstone, you go towards the northeastern section. Has more wildlife while I was there than the other sections of the park. Vincent Jerky, not bad. Well, that's 2 of the 4 jerkies. As with each, you gotta clean your palate each time after you eat the jerky to get the next one. So let's clean our palate. Fresh, cool water. Best thing to wash down jerky. Actually, it's probably beer, but I don't have any beer right now, so I'll go with fresh, cool water. And beer leaves a nasty beer taste in my mouth, what water doesn't. Well, now let's go for the elk jerky. Gotta eat those elk. It's a stranger taste. It's not like the Bison or the Vincent Jerky. I don't like it as much. It's definitely much more of a gamier taste. The flavor is not spicy. I mean, there's still that spicy aspect. It's not as spicy as the Vincent, and it's not sweet like the Bison. And there's that rough, I can't really explain it, type of taste. It's like a very strong, it hits you in the nose type. I mean, like, you can smell the taste once you bite into it. It's very, very unique. Almost kind of a little bit of like a black pepper taste. Like that pure, if you inhale like pure black pepper, like kind of like that type of rushing taste. Not quite as strong as pure black pepper, but the elk jerky, like, it does look like it's rougher on the texture. And it gives you that kind of like almost a little bit of that rushing feel of black pepper taste. So I don't like it as much as the Bison and the Vincent. I think even though this isn't as spicy as the Vincent jerky, the spice tends to stick around a little longer on the elk jerky. So I guess elk are just bigger deer, so it gives like a more stronger, gamier type of taste. Still kind of spicy, but a little bit of that pepper up your nose type of taste for the elk jerky. I don't hunt elk. I hunt bunnies, but there was no bunny jerky. I don't think that would sell well because of the people like cute bunnies and they don't want to eat them. I have no problem with eating cute bunnies, by the way. If it moves and it looks edible, I will eat it. I think cute bunnies are actually pretty tasty, honestly, so I have no problem with that. I am an opportunistic eater. As everyone should be, by the way. Good for your health. Alright. That is 3 of the 4 jerkies we've tasted. So far, the Bison Jerky is definitely winning out. And now, the only jerky that is not derived from a mammal. This is the Duck and Pork Jerky. So they mix the duck and the pork. Now, in terms of meat, I actually like duck and pork more than the other 3 meats. So let's see how this jerky turns out. Gotta wash a little bit more of our palate with this water, and partake. Oh, I like the smell of this even more than the other jerkies already. Let's eat it. Quack. Oh, I really like it. It's definitely got a little bit of a sweeter taste to it. It's grainier than the other jerkies, and a stronger, smokier flavor as well. It tastes more like barbecue than the other jerky. Like this tastes more like a sweet barbecue than the other jerkies. I really like that. If you look at it, it's grainier. It's got different meats in it, so it's not as smooth and congruent as the others. But that's fine because the taste is really, really good. The duck and pork taste, it's sweet, it's powerful. It works very well together in your mouth, and it's smoky. I really like this jerky. This probably tastes more like the bison jerky than the other two, but it's very different from the bison jerky as well. And you can, every time you chew on this jerky, you can hear the quacking of the ducks every time you chew this jerky, which gives you a satisfying, dominating feeling over waterfowl. I know that's messed up, but I just made that up. Actually, it doesn't really quack every time I chew. I love that smoky kind of flavor because it just completely brings out the flavor, and the sweetness of the flavor and the smokiness of the flavor really complement each other really well for this duck pork jerky. Also from Hunter's Reserve. Now I expect Hunter's Reserve to send me a giant box of jerky after this. Duck flavor. This jerky is very, very good. This is probably my favorite of the four. So if I had to rank them, duck pork jerky number 1, bison jerky number 2, Benson jerky number 3, and elf jerky number 4. So my winner for this is the duck and pork jerky. Thank you very much for watching, and join me next time. Maybe we'll do dumplings next time. Thank you and have a nice day.